So, how is it going, everyone? Welcome back in Cookiesliyr and channel update. Channel update non-tooth edition. Channel update. I'm not the kind of person who like to expose his private matters and issues into the public. But recently, like for the last 2 years, I stopped uploading new videos, even though I made a few, quite few actually, in between, but I didn't update and upload any of them. So what happened? So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Not me, the tooth! The tooth, goddammit! Well, it broke on me at the beginning of the last month, March, around 45 days ago. And when I went to the clinic, long story short, unfortunately, I cannot fix it. My health doesn't allow it, and I need to wait at least 6 months till the doctors can decide if I can attempt to fix it or not, to do the root canal. And I need to learn to live with this thing for another 6 months at least. It might be extended as well. I have been working on a lot of different projects since 2015, and unfortunately, none of them caught eyes, and could be none of them were successful, except maybe one. I was a live streamer. I used to live stream my code on Live Code TV, and I used to get around 125 live watcher on my live streams, and maybe I could got something from it. Unfortunately, the platform itself fell down. They they are a private company. They're trying to make money, so they have two licenses: a free license anyone can upload, and a premium where you can do videos only for the members who paying them can watch. So the cost was a little bit high to hire them, and they tried to push more, and that platform was quite successful among programmers like me who like to program. And so they start to widen their focus, and they try to what do you call it, reshape their platform, and instead of live code into live education TV, and put more focus on education to sell their courses more. And that was fine, even though most of the people in there were showing their own work as coders. Then they start to demand, if you don't pay them as a streamer, you don't subscribe their membership, you cannot host your videos for long. Then later, slowly, said, actually, you cannot stream for free anymore. I was like, what? I was like, well, if you want to stream for free, you must either subscribe or make premium content for us. I was like, fine. So I tried my hand on making education videos around 2017 so I can keep streaming my own engine work. So I made a few lessons, like 6 of them, and try to talk to these guys, managers or mods or whatever you call them, to accept them as a premium videos on Live Code TV or Live Education TV. And unfortunately, they didn't accept them. They were like, we have a lot of general coding lessons, and they are successful, and we have too many of them. We need more specific stuff related to the websites and stuff. And they gave me a list. If you can make a list about this or this or this, then we can accept them as premium. And I was like, dude, I just wanna work on my game engine and get some popularity as some kind of marketing so people know me. And I was still working on engine version 2 at that time. And I already worked my ass to make these 6 lessons, and I don't know what to do. It's just like Jesus Christ. I want to upload the videos, but they start deleting videos because they used to host the videos after I streamed them as well. They start to delete those from free users like mine, and I lost like half of them. And so I start downloading whatever left from their platform and made my own YouTube channel, which you are watching on now. And I uploaded my videos in here at that time. And I uploaded 2 lessons, I believe, for free from the collection from the ones that I made live on that platform as well. And in 2008, the platform died, I believe, the live education TV, because some ownership change or something. There were a lot of conflict in the higher ups, and I don't know if they bought it back or something, or it's back. I didn't care. Most of programmers who used to code on there moved to Twitch eventually, and some of them moved to YouTube. A lot of them moved to YouTube first, and it didn't catch on. But at Twitch, they start to have their own categories, and it became much more popular in later years. That was around like 2018 when they died. At that time, in addition of working on my game editor and the game engine and Walker game at that time, I believe, I was trying to get freelance works on different platforms, mostly Facebook. I hated LinkedIn at that time and I quit it. But I was looking for the freelance from people that I know before. I start to email them and stuff, and try to sell my lessons. And I found a platform that's specifically made for online lessons. You can make your own account, host your own videos, or actually upload them on YouTube. There's a different way, and get a link and financially make it possible only for people who pay you can watch them. Similar to Udemy. Udemy, I read a lot about it, and I hated their own kind of idea of business. How their plan was heavily make heavy discounts and make people hoard these lessons and don't care if the watcher learn anything or not. And the teachers themselves make less than 15%, and most of the money go to the platform. I didn't like the whole financial plans. Just I hate the whole idea. So I refused to help Udemy in their own stuff. So I use this platform but made no money. I try to teach on Facebook. I try to find people who want a private teacher or make general lessons for around 2 or 3 years, and couldn't get any traction. So most of my focus was on the game engine again. Actually, I made some connection on Facebook, but none of them last long, unfortunately. I learned about someone, Tawfiq Abu Risha Studio. That was a very nice guy. He's a UI UX designer, and he liked to work on wood art products. I wonder if he's alright. Anyway, I'll check on him later. So I found around 4 to 7 different jobs, freelance jobs, around 2015, 2018. And it's almost the same story. Sorry, we cannot pay you for your own experience. We can provide you half, or some of them said third, of what we usually pay. But we are programmers. This is a little bit risky commercial project. Some of them are private projects, some of them are fun project. It's not even commercial related, and they're like, we can do this stuff, but we have a lot to do, but we don't have the money. So we are going to submit the tasks to you, and when you're done and it's tested and everything, we will pay you. And I was like, perfect, fine, I understand. I'm ready. Anytime you need me. Whenever you need help, just send me the task. Nothing. They sent me nothing. Some of them apologized and they told me to cancel the project. Some of them apologized, one of them at least, and said they don't need me anymore. That was bold and I appreciate it. But most of them didn't. They just like, they pretend I didn't exist and nothing happened between us. And just like, business, what to do? I mean, the thing is, I don't know. I tried. I truly tried. I tried to sell the lessons. I tried to be freelance. Tried to be the good boy. But I have a huge project of my own, and I just found myself focused on it more and more. A lot at that time wanted to learn, but none of them wanted to pay online for that. And remember, it was around 2015. It's still, YouTube is kind of new at that time. I mean, it was new at around 2006, 7, but education and online was kind of started to become popular at around 2010, but not a lot wanted to pay. That's why Udemy became really successful at that time. And some people want me to mentor them and teach them privately and spend my own personal time to teach them, but for free. They refused to pay, and they were upset, and they even called the forum leader or the owner of the forum, and he came and talked with me, tried to convince me to teach them for free. He was, it's a waste of talent if you don't, as a smart person and as a person who knows a lot, not to spread his knowledge and stuff. And part of me understand. 10% of me understand his feeling. But come on, people. People need job. People have mouths. They need food. They need to eat. I just like I was trying to work on my freaking game engine and work on something else to make money so I can survive, for the God's sake. But no, they refused. He was like, how about to try to teach them for free for like a month? No! No! Teaching is not that easy. It's not just, alright, so listen, so nowadays ask ChatGPT or whatever and make it. No, no, no. Making lessons required a lot of effort to make sure that you don't provide the wrong knowledge. And teach them, make a curriculum, make some kind of a ladder of teaching and make steps and require. It's not easy. Have you tried ever to make lessons? To make them interesting and informative, and people can learn from them, and give them enough exercises and space to think about the things. It's not easy. So what to do? So what about the engine that you kept talking about? What this engine? What's going on? Have you made any game on it yet? Well, the engine was an idea that I had for a very long time ago, actually. Since I made the game War 3, I made a map editor for it, and it's looks similar to the first map editor that I made for this engine. Actually, I just copy paste the whole idea. So I made a prototype for the engine, and not the editor, only the engine, in 2011. For one of my classes in the university, my second university. And it was like a side idea, like, yeah, I could use this to simulate some data that taken from players. Because esport game was really popular at that time, and I was like, maybe I could go to that side, make some kind of studies, scientific studies, using user data, which is the players in this case. So to make a proof of concept, I made this prototype for the engine to prove that the collecting data is possible. But anyway, I started working seriously on the engine in 2015 June because I couldn't get the job. I was trying to get the job from 2013 to 2015 in the US and in Europe and even in Saudi Arabia, which was really hostile to engineers. They only seeking marketers and salesmanships, people who can sell product. They were seeking. They weren't seeking engineers. Most coders they got it not from locally. They outsource all the real work and they just want sales. But later on, like in 2017, some Arabic countries and Saudi companies start to pop up for programming, and I actually tried to work with them as well. But kinda gave up in 2018 and 19 to find a job, to be honest. I wanted to focus on the engine. So I worked since 2015, almost 11 years in June. And at first, I tried to make teams. I tried to hire artists, hire people who can make the UI, hire people that who can make part of the story in the game design, and I was paying them. And unfortunately, I spent all my saving, all my life outside on these projects, and I was working really freaking hard to make the engine and make the game and work with a team, and it was like pulling teeth. It was so difficult, and none of it worked, unfortunately. I tried. I totally tried. I tried to become popular to attract more successful people. So I made two YouTube channels, as you heard. The first channel, which you're watching this video on, actually was not made to host videos on them. I was trying to save the videos that I made on Lifecode TV. I made another channel in Arabic for video games. It's all in Arabic. I joined Twitch and tried to stream in there, especially on Ramadan. Tried to be the funny guy, which I'm really horrible at sometimes. I joined Twitter. I was active in Facebook. I even joined Discord in 2022 in different Arabic dev groups, and I try to invest a lot of time to mingle with different devs, especially the ones that go to the game jam, like Zanga, and try to make communication, make some network. At first, my upload on YouTube wasn't scheduled. I was like, upload whenever it's possible. And later on, I found like maybe I should be more successful by mimicking other successful people. Not in their funny and flamboyant way, but what they do. Most of them upload like videos shorter than 45 minutes. Actually, I usually like the people who upload videos like 4 to 8 hours. But anyway, so I try to collect some videos and try to upload them every week once, and I kept doing that for a few years, like 2 or 3 years, but didn't catch on. The most popular video I had was like, I don't know how much now. Maybe they hit 500, but still, it didn't catch on comparing to the effort that I put on them. I tried different video, mostly working on my game engine and my game editor, working on specific systems, working on tools. I made weekly reviews for my own engine and my own game editor, where how far I get. I made the gameplay playthrough for different games that I like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne and Nocturne, I mean, and Final Fantasy 7, my most favorite RPG games ever. I try to solve puzzles, coding puzzles, lead code on Twitch. I made like 5 reviews for these are my earliest video game videos. I made 5 games that I really loved when I was younger in the 90s, and I made reviews in Arabic for them. I made some poetry in them. I made them short, 10 minutes. Didn't catch on. I reviewed other games, Arabic games, reviewed Arabic games, Game Jam, playthrough games, as I said, playing Ramadan on Twitch, move some of the Twitch videos on YouTube. Nothing got on, unfortunately. And I was doing all of that just to attract more attention to my game work, video games work, and my engine work, and a possible to just to make a open some doors to make some cooperation with others to work on a game in the future. And I kind of gave up on freelance in 2018, to be honest, 2019, because none of the previous one worked, and I've been like, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and everything you do, there are billions of people better than you in these fields who started earlier, who are really good at it. They have all the effort on it, they shine at it, they improve at it. While I'm trying to doing things right and left and right, up, down. Working on the game, working game engine, working on the editor, working on these projects, trying to sell lessons, try to teach, try to write lessons, try to... It's a lot, man. It's just a lot, and you need to compete as well, because if you don't compete, a lot of people will just take all the spotlight and you're left behind. Over the time, this started to take a toll on my physical health more than mental health. I had mental health since forever, but I don't want to disclose what's my mental and physical health issues in here. Just to keep it short, I start to lose my energy and capacity to work. At first, in 2015, I used to work at least, without joking, at least 14 hours a day, because I already came out from the master degree, and we were working 70 hours per week. And I was like, if I need to be successful commercially, I need to hit at least 80 hours per week. This is the kind of workload drilled in my head at that time, and I was completely serious about it, and I done a lot of work in the first 2 years. I got really upset whenever I don't hit the quota, and I didn't hit the quota most of the time. I was hitting around 60 to 70 hours, and sometimes even 55, and I got really upset when I hit 55. How dare you do that? There were no free days, no breaks. The only way to get a break with my scheduling is to work like 20 hours for 5 days to get 2 days break, and it was impossible. You cannot work 20 hours. So I used to have much more energy, especially before 2015 when I was in my early 20s. Oh my god. I used to spend like 5 days without sleeping. And that was around 2003, long time ago, when I quit playing video games, quit anything. I quit for around 2 or 3 years, not playing video games or doing anything except work, study, work, study. Anyway, this really didn't help my health issues. And after the vaccine, the COVID-19 in 2020, 2022, and after I got few vaccine shots, unfortunately, things stopped to drop from bad to worse very rapidly. And the last September in 2025, 2.5 tragedies happened in very short period of time, less than 10 days. Like something happened, and after 2 days something happened, and after 4 days something happened, and one of them, the one in the middle, was about my health incidents. Actually, no, the second one happened after night. Doesn't matter, what's the detail? I spent a few days in the emergency room, and a few doctors kept checking on me. And they gave me a lot of instruction before I left, like what to do and what not to do. You shouldn't do that, you should do that, don't lift anything heavy. Keep exercising and moving, but don't do it too much, but do it a lot, but don't do it too much. And I was like, wait, you want me to exercise and do it hard or not do it hard. I just like, no, you need to exercise, but not to exercise. Like, oh god. And they described me some medications that I still taking till today, and I'm going to keep taking for another 6 months. So just, you might say, how many medications? 2, 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. A truckload of them. It just, I had 2 operations already, and the third one got delayed, not cancelled, for some issues, and unfortunately I cannot program anymore. My work on the game project, the game engine, and the game and the editor are quite tense, and whenever I program, I take things 100% seriously. I put all my effort in it. I lose myself, and I tried to return to code at October. And whenever I do that, whenever I get some energy and not in pain, I find myself the next night in the emergency room again. It just, my health cannot take it, unfortunately. And what can you do? And all of this happened just before I announced my game Castle 2 open beta for testing on Discord. I was working on Gamedevs, and I was trying to collect testing feedbacks and fix the issues from the testers that they found and make the game more representable. And I was really close to do that, but what to do? Life love to give you love to kick you not once or shoot you only once. They give you several shots at the same time just to make sure it puts you down. This is life. Life doesn't work like one shot or half kick or no. It doesn't play nice. When it play cruel, it really knows how to play it cruel. I start working on Castle 2 remake around 2024, I believe. No, earlier. I don't remember exactly when. Maybe 2000. Yeah, around 2024. Because I was working on the game engine and the editor huge refactor step that took me a whole year. Moving the game engine from version 3 to version 4 and the editor from version 2 to version 3. It took me a long time. Actually, it took me more than a year. The engine itself took me around a year, and the editor took me around 4 months. And there is some parts, like the campaign part, I haven't started refactoring it yet. Anything that related to the campaigns and the quests. So these systems are new, and I start developing Castle 2 on these new tools, on the new engine and the new editor. And unfortunately, my health was going down, and development was not smooth at all. And it's the game almost getting ready for open beta, but as I said, I was testing it with some people closely. I didn't announce the test, I just talked to them directly. And thank you guys very much for testing the game several times. One of them is my brother Agriel, that's his nickname, not his real name, even though it might be cooler. And my close friends Amash and Leon from Discord. And I addressed a lot of what they found as an issue. And why do I want to make closed test before I make it open test? Because I'm trying to fix the most problematic issues before I made it in open test. Because if the game have severe problems like crashing or something really undesirable, most testers won't give the game a chance. They will just open the game, stumble on the issue, and immediately close it. So I'm trying to make sure to reduce these kinds of problems as much as possible before I start announcing it to make it possible for other people to see that game required testing, because I don't think you can announce that 2 times. Most people will give you one try and forget about you completely if their experience is horrible. So I was trying to avoid that. I already released 2 dev vlogs on itch.io and on YouTube for the Castle 2. And the incidents happened, I believe, before or maybe around when I started working on Gamedev 3. And to put everything on hold. I tried to finish Gamedev 3. I already done a lot, and I needed to add only 1 or 2 features before I close it, edit the video, and upload it as a Gamedev 3. But as I said, I tried to do that in October, and my health didn't allow it. And I decided, after I saw myself getting back to the emergency room several times, I was like, enough. I put a red line on programming. I don't want to code anymore. I must find a different way to different thing to work on other than coding, unfortunately, till my health improves. What about my Arabic game channel? What happened to it? Well, around 3 years ago, something happened. You know, not a lot of people want to talk about it for some reason. But something starts with the letter S, which I cannot pronounce. You know, like 7. You know, it's a month, start with 7 October, right? On the 7 October, the incident happened, and then Israel stopped hiding their true face on the public and showed what they are, what kind of monsters they are, and start to maximizing their own brutality and showing the world who they really are for a good amount of time. Before, they always lies about it and hide it, and people just like the same activists start to shout on them and get no public attention, and the things died out in 2 or 3 months. So I decided to stop uploading new videos. There were a lot on the schedule. I just left it running and didn't upload any new ones. I was like, they will stop doing the stupidity and their war crimes in 2 or 3 months, then I can upload again. Guess what? I hear just airplane from outside. It's still going. It won't stop. It's still going. What about the Arabic game reviews? To be honest, I really loved working on these, and I wish if I can make more. And I wish if I could make better qualities and give them more proper time and energy. And I truly enjoyed working on some of them, to be honest. But the problem is, I try to do a lot of things in these videos, and they are just quite too long. Even if I cut them to 1 hour, they're still too long. The thing is, I would like to talk a history about the game. What's the origin? I attempt to contact the developer and chat with them and ask them questions. I try to provide a sketch, a funny sketch usually, how that happened, the whole gameplay attempt, or how did I stumble on the game, and then provide a short history about the game and the game developer, and provide some feedback from what they said about the game when I ask them about the game, and then I do a whole blind playthrough for 1 or 2 hours. Then I give my critique. And unfortunately, I discover most Arabic viewers don't like long videos. They are not me. They just hate long form of videos, even if they are informative. So in the future, I decided to change the formula. I need to separate the blind playthrough and make the review only as short as possible by providing the sketch, the history, and the review. And then make a separate video and upload them together. So the separate video will have only the blind playthrough and my live reaction to the game. How do I feel? What do I comment when I first encounter these things? And instead of making one long video, I just have like 1 20 minutes short video for the review and the history and the sketch, and the other one that takes 2 or 3 hours or 3 parts or whatever as the playthrough. I'm quite happy that I made attempts, two attempts, and they are the most popular videos I have on the channel actually for these games. And hopefully, when I get my health back, I will keep trying to do these from time to time. I already have a long list of Arabic video games. Some of them on Steam, some of them I download them, some of them on itch.io, and I will hopefully work on them. The thing is, I already worked on two games. One of them called Human Connect, and the other one called I believe you already know it, The Lost Key. And I already made the blind playthrough for the Human Connect, made the sketch, talked to the developer, and done a lot of work. But the critique side, I actually made two different playthrough to the game for Human Connect, and I just need to. I wrote the script for the critique like 2 or 3 times, and I didn't like it. I didn't like what I said, and I never finished the video. I truly apologize to my friend Omar from Bahrain, the creator of the game, because I was really excited to make this video because I saw something really huge in this game, and it got underappreciated. And I understand. I understand. Video games are products after all, and you cannot catch popularity because they are good game or they are good enough, and they need to give them some time before you enjoy it. It's something hard to sell. If it catch on, it catch on. If your video game is easy to catch on and easy to access, more people will give it more chance. Anyway, I will try my best when I get on my feet again to finish these two videos. So I truly apologize to Omar from Bahrain and to my friend Amash from Kuwait not finishing these two videos for their games. So I cannot code, I cannot focus for too long. I barely can focus or sit like this for an hour or two in a lot of my days, most of the days. And when I get a lot of energy, I can stay sit and watch some YouTube or animation or whatever for 4 hours. I cannot push myself because when I try to push myself to code, I see myself in the emergency room next night, and the same night actually, not even the second day. So I learned to stop it, not to push myself. Actually, I feel I need to take a break from this video, but I don't want to record it second day, so I need to push myself a little bit before I finish this. So what did I do? What did I do? So I had a lot of video games videos that waiting for me to upload on YouTube, and I believe they need a lot of work to be more presentable, more appealable. So I start working on thumbnails, and I made a lot of all the thumbnails for the videos first. Then I start slowly editing them a little bit. Adding an intro, adding an outro with thumbnails, adding a music intro and outro. Cut very long-winded moment. make some labels if the microphone is off, or make some short comments. But I didn't make any heavy lifting, heavy editing, because most YouTubers actually hire people to do that. It's boring. It needs a lot of checking. But I made simple editing and I finished most of them. Some of the videos I add some jokes left and right. Some of them the jokes were deleted or on separate videos. I just add them to these videos. Unfortunately, the last month, 45 days ago, my tooth broke. While I was working on additional videos, and I was recording a new play series for Skyrim and Heroes 4, and I got so angry that I deleted the whole videos for Skyrim. There were 6 videos, each 2 to 3 hours long. All of them deleted. I was angry because I don't want to record videos with a broken tooth, like talking like an idiot. I mean, even with the better voice quality, the videos don't get a lot of attention. They were boring anyway, the Skyrim videos. They were really boring, so there's not a big loss. So there's a lot of additional footage that I need to work on to finish some of the series, like Time Commando and Wizardry. Oh boy, Wizardry. I have 19 videos for Wizardry, from 2 to 4 hours long each. I might break them to 1 hour, and I need to make a short roleplay description. I already made one. It took me 6 days to make that one. It took me way too long to make only one video for roleplay. And I'm going to act a whole story for 6 characters, and hopefully it will be fun. Then I will combine all the short roleplay in one long video and see what happened. The game is very, very old, 1981 on BC 88. Most Arabic people won't never watch that, most of them. But there are a few retro people who like soccer, and soccer was MSX too, generally. And BC 88 was in the same era of Soccer 1, which doesn't exist, MSX 1. Actually, MSX1 I believe is much newer than BC88. But anyway, it's an old game and not a lot of people like to watch it, but I love these old games and I made a playthrough and I haven't finished it yet. So we have a lot of playthrough game videos and they require some effort to upload. In 2022, I tried to make money out from programming lectures again. Silly me. But in Arabic this time. Why? Because it seems a lot of Arabic people got an interest in making Arabic games around that time. And there were a lot of Discord channels and a lot of Arabic game devs start to pop up on Discord, and it was like a new field that became public all of a sudden. People start to learn about game jams, and it became the talk of the day. And I was like, I can teach programming, but I need to find a way to make money out of it. I mean, I'm still working on my game engine. I was just quit working on William Ordeal at that time. So I was like, maybe I can make money. So I made a plan for making 21 beginner C# lectures in Arabic. And I had a list of intermediate and a list of advanced. And I was planning to do even a list on monogame if things went good. The thing is, there are plenty of C# English lectures online for free on YouTube. But a lot of people said, no, we want them Arabic. We insist. And there's a lot of Arabic lectures as well. Like Manassat Tawarni. They have a whole channel with the Arabic ones. Sure. So I started working on these lectures, first draft, and I finished 9 of them. And I took a different style from the 2017 lectures. In 2017 lectures, I made it too complicated. I tried to mix the philosophical and the theoretical side with the application side. And it took me a lot too much effort for no one. But anyway, unfortunately, I couldn't secure income from these as well. And I couldn't finish them. There's a lot of small touches that I could add, like making homeworks and homework submission on GitHub and pop up questions in the lecture that ask about tricky subjects or tricky advanced subjects. So if someone is not a beginner watching the lecture, he can still learn advanced stuff. And if you're a beginner, you can use your mind to think about more advanced stuff. For example, in the array lecture, I could make a question about hashing, or in the functions lecture, I could talk about anonymous functions and dynamic functions and how could they be used in a different way. So on and so forth, but these touches need a lot of effort to inject them in the lectures, similar to the homeworks. Yes, AI could help now to make homeworks easier, but I don't want generic things. I want to be creative as well. When I made them in 2022, AI wasn't that popular yet, that much. Anyway, so what can I do? I tried to return and work on them, but they are quite a mess. A lot of short videos and a lot of resources and images and to be honest, Hit Film Express as well recently died. Its support died in January last year, and it stopped working completely for me before I finished editing the last few videos on the gameplay. Anyway, that's not the subject. So what should I do? You know what? I thought about it a lot, and I wasn't ready to do that yet. But a lot of people ask for donation on YouTube and Twitch for entertaining purposes, or just because they are pretty, or just because whatever they're doing some scientific work. And one of the guys that I always watch, called Eli the Computer Guy, he asked for donation to make free lectures as well. I was like, but my lectures are not worthy to ask for donation. You know what? Screw it. Screw all of this. So I decided to make a Ko-Fi website. I already have PayPal donation link since forever, and I didn't get a dime from it. And it's alright. But this time I'm going to make a goal. If I get amount of donation to finish these lectures, then I will finish these lectures. So I decided to edit these videos a little bit, add an intro for them, similar to the game play videos. And I did that already for the 9 videos. I haven't added the pop-up questions or homeworks yet, but I'm going to upload them. Every week I will upload one till I finish all the 9. And I will upload one now with this video in the same time. So if you like my work and you would like to see more, and if you appreciate it and you can donate, then please do. I will appreciate it. When I hit the goal, I made one goal in Ko-Fi. I will try my best to finish these lectures. I tried to add several goals, but the website you can only host one current goal. So oh well, because I could work on the lead code game. I made a few of them. They are not fun to watch. I don't think so, but whatever. I could go back and try to do more leak codes. I could edit the puzzle videos. I contacted someone about the puzzle I solved, and they told me they want me to remove some of the stuff from the video before I put it on YouTube. It was on Twitch. Nobody watched it on Twitch. The video is long gone from Twitch, but I have it locally. I downloaded it from Twitch a long time ago. So I could edit that video and upload it as well. So there are a lot of programming related stuff I could work on, and we will see about it. So what do we have here? What do we have here so far? So I have some video games playthrough that already done. I have Arabic lectures already done. I have some puzzles and lead codes. These puzzle videos are really interesting concept for me. I actually made a persona character called the Algorithm Man, Rajul Khawarizm or whatever, with the black glasses. And the idea is whenever there's a puzzle that's in a popular movie or in indie movie, indie animation, indie manga, and I think about it like, wait, this is a programming problem and it's interesting. I can solve it. What if I put myself in the position of the characters was facing this problem and I try to solve it? And that's the whole theme, and I love it. And I made a few of them already, but man, they need a lot of effort and work and editing. And I didn't wait to seek them out. There are some new animations have problems like this as well that I watched, and it need the state of mind to have the capability to script and write and work on these. And the thing is, I don't want to be pretentious and search for the solution online or from the books. I usually used to use books and then write the typical solution and oh, I solve it. No, I love to record myself blindly think about it and attempt to solve it. This is the fun part for me. But not many people will like that. And there are already billions, most people that get accepted in jobs are pretentious already, so whatever. So there's a lot of things I can work on. Unfortunately, as I said, I cannot work hard. I have some pain now because I'm working on this video for 50 minutes. And I need to stop soon. And this will keep going for like 5 to 7 months and maybe more, you never know. So I don't know what I will do. Should I try slowly return back to work? After I see my doctors, I will ask them if there is a way to schedule that in a better way, because my work, unfortunately, especially programming, take a lot of toll on me. Adrenaline and anger and hitting no, I don't hit the table. Anyway. Now, I already have a headache because I've been working on this video. And you said programming? No, screw that. Programming take much more toll on me, unfortunately. If you watched this far, thank you very much for watching. And I have 2 donation links. I need to keep talking like this. Hey, support me. Hey, comment. Hey, I need to learn how to do that, even though I really hate it. Try my lectures, try my new playthrough video games videos. They are in Arabic only, unfortunately. The lectures in Arabic only, unfortunately. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.